Hello everyone. I've been contemplating on doing this video for a while due to a lot of issues, misunderstandings, complaints, my own issues with what I'm going to be discussing. And I think it's time I finally say something. I think it is time everyone knows, and I believe it's finally time. And what I mean by this is as you can possibly see, I'm in another location. I am not at where I was, which was the Student Studio Suites, which was previously called Mainstay in Bossier City, Louisiana. And I am going to tell you guys about my full experience there, the issues, the humiliation, the disrespect, the disgusting. There was just so many complaints. I don't even know where to begin. Unfortunately, due to bad circumstances, my family and I had to be in this hotel slash apartment studio for over a year. And between four of us and five dogs, which was now depleted to four, which I will get to in a minute, there was a lot of issues that was obviously some were out of our control, others were not out of our control. The ownership of Heath Patel is absolutely unprofessional, disgusting, rude, and him, among others that have been at that establishment, does not know how to do business or understand business because from the way he has treated his guests, his employees, is beyond disrespectful. He looks at them like they are nothing but maggots under his shoe. He has treated people with severe disrespect, has accused people of stealing, even though he steals money himself. He has stolen money from my family. He has changed rates at a tremendous amount of time. It can be at one point one, and then at another point. And he has had other people there does not know how to do business. He has had illegal workers there that have disrespected many people that I have seen. There has been many issues there with drugs, weapons, and prostitution that he has been there involved in. Authorities have been there several times, among police, federal, state, among others that I have witnessed, and seems like nothing has been done. He seems to be getting away with everything, and also, again, has tried to put me and my family out on the street many times, has disrespected my family many times. He has, among other workers, did that as well. He has threatened other workers. He has threatened other guests to put them on the street, not caring about someone's situation, which I can understand money is money and you have to pay for where you're at. But at the same time, there has been multiple issues that I think is just, I don't even have the words because the way that he operates is basically, you're going to do what I say when I say, and I don't care what you say. And mainly, he could say something to you and you would not understand what he says because it makes no sense. It has to be a certain card or a certain time. Has mold in the rooms, has put other types of furniture on the property, has not kept up with the property. There has been multiple stealing in the area. There has been, again, drugs in the room. There has been needles full of issues that we have seen and heard throughout. My family and I have been moved to 5 different rooms due to issues with the plumbing, issues with a hot water heater, a bathtub, also one bathroom busted above us and drenched our entire room. We did not get refunded. We got moved to another room and we informed them we would like some kind of compensation. They said that that was our compensation, was getting to another room without any kind of extra funding. Now, in a way I understand that, in a way I do not understand it. That is their establishment and they need to take care of it. It has not been up to code in God knows how long. It also, I hurt myself with my ankle trying to get through the rain, and I slipped and fell, and I messed up, and I called 911 to check, make sure it was not broken, and we informed the leadership of the establishment, and he informed us he did not have no insurance, and it was not his problem. Now, if you're running a establishment and you have no insurance, then that is a big issue and violation, as well as being a plain stupid idiot. And if you don't know how to run an establishment, then you should not be running an establishment, period. And also, taking advantage of workers and having another individual that works for you and has tried to get women and children to try to give him sexual favors, that is beyond disgusting and despicable. And have called the authorities, and at the same time, they just get away with it. And at the same time, have had other times, have banged on the door multiple times throughout the day wanting money, even though the room has been paid within it being a week, a month, anytime, still have wanting more money. Have asked about different kinds of food. The food was never fully done. There was times my family, among other people, had gotten sick from the food. The Wi-Fi barely did not work at all. And at the same time, the pool area was disgusting a lot of times because he would not keep up with it. There has been multiple occasions that people had a robbery, or their car was broken into, or there was issues with their car due to a storm. He would not take care of it due to insurance that was on his property, as well as multiple times that, again, there would be issues there with something going on illegal that would not be taken care of at the same time. Again, to anyone that is in the Bossier area, anybody that has been to this establishment, do not go there. Do not go with anyone with that name, because all they're going to do is rip you off. There was also another individual that fell off a banister trying to smoke, and he fell backward and hurt his neck. This individual could have been killed. He's severely hurt, to my knowledge, from what I did understand, and nothing was done. To him, it wasn't his problem. So there is so much more of this story to anyone that has witnessed this by anyone, or has come across this place or this individual. To my knowledge, this is not a person that should not be running any kind of establishment. I don't care who you are, where you're from, who your name is. You should not treat people this way, and you should not be running an establishment and letting something like that happen, whether or not you think you have the money. He even has pocketed money, which me and multiple people have seen. There is many people that have had issues with him that he's even threatened in words, and has disrespected people among so many times over again, as well has also tried to kick people out even though they have paid. There has been other times that he has had workers there that are unprofessional, that do not know what they're doing, as well as even himself. And there has been multiple other occasions where he has tried to become physically a threat to people, as well as verbally a threat to individuals. So, once again, I'm not exactly expecting what to expect from this video. I am wanting to give warning out there. People that don't like this, okay, fine. It is, it's my experience. You can believe it or disbelieve it for what you want to say. It is incomprehensible to me how someone, again, can be running an establishment and let all this happen and nobody does anything about it. And all they say is, there's been so many issues. He would not return money to individuals that would stay there for a day, a week, within 2 hours, and have issues with the room. He would not move them. He would basically say, you don't like it, you can leave. And he'd have multiple, between fire marshals, police, among others, that would come up there, and he would sweep it under the rug. And there's been a lot of shady business going on in this establishment. So to anyone, again, if you come across this person or you come across this area, do not go to anything under that name. Heath Patel. Do not go to anyone with that name, because all it is shady business that you do not want, that you do not want your family want, that you do not want your children to be around either. Because there's been several times I had family that was almost robbed there, that was threatened, that was getting sick because of the rooms that we were in had mold, that were not clean, even though we clean them on a daily basis. We do not live in a filthy pigsty area. I lost one of my dogs due to this. She got extremely sick because of the room and because of the area. There was poison ivy as well in the area. The wood of the upstairs was not up to code either, as well as the rooms are not up to code by any means. The maids, the room service is only able to work in the room for I would believe would be 30 minutes. That is not enough time to work in a possible 1, 2, 3 people for a bedroom, or even a higher bedroom where a whole family can stay in. That is not enough time to fully clean a room. I do not know who could possibly clean it unless you have powers like Superman or Supergirl to do that. Anyone thinks otherwise, you need a reality check. So, once again, to whoever, I am warning you, I am going full blast. I am not letting this go. I hope that anyone that can see this will be able to understand my situation, to be understandable of my frustration, and maybe possibly everyone can gather and we can finally get justice for ourselves, among others that have been mistreated by this individual, by this company, by this organization, and by other people that has stayed at this establishment. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to like me even. And I honestly don't really care. This is freedom of speech. I'm giving you my full opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what? It is what it is. I hope anybody can get a good advice from this, as well as also be able to give fair warning to. You don't believe me? That's fine. Check it out for yourself. This establishment is still undergoing possible shutdown, which another establishment I was at that this man owned shut down due to having between drugs, prostitution among illegals working at this establishment, as well as also unprofessional workers at the same time. So my understanding is, how can you have a multiple organizations where something that is not legal, but yet you can still run them? That doesn't make no sense to me. So again, ladies and gentlemen, to whoever sees this, beware to this person or any other individual that is possibly doing this. And my suggestion is, do not give them your money and run. Appreciate your time. Appreciate anyone's time to listen to this, to possibly give any kind of advice and free warning. Thank you, and have a good day.